Last May, printing made a foray into the world of firearms with the release of the Liberator, a handgun made almost entirely from 3D printed materials. But as we celebrate the future of tech, should we also be downright terrified? If you want to have a problem with guns, have the debate be about the Second Amendment or about guns in general. 3D, you can go buy a gun and assemble it yourself at the sporting goods store. So why are you going to stop 3D printing? As long as it's not used for malicious intent, I got no problem with it.
And also, 3D printing removes a lot of obstacles and makes it a lot easier for people to get a hold of guns. If you want to go buy a gun in most states, you have to do some kind of a check of some kind, and in other states there's longer background checks. But for me, the idea of like children on the internet being able to print guns, a 14-year-old can't walk into a gun store and buy a weapon.
But this is going to bring up a fundamental right that we have to convert. The Second Amendment is saying that anyone who wants to have a gun is allowed to have a gun.
If they're 18 years old.
If they're 18 years old, any 18-year-old can have a gun. Should any 18-year-old be allowed to have any gun at any time and be able to print it at any way? I don't want to know that the 18-year-old that I'm neighbors with is printing a gun at home. This is a huge, huge problem that we're going to have to face. The pervasiveness of this technology will be democratized in just a few years.
Do you think that this means that we might have to, reevaluate the Second Amendment?
Oh, get me so excited! Because I think everyone should be able to have a gun if they want to, right? That's fine. But the fact that it's a fundamental right in this country, I think is wrong. It should not be a fundamental right, subject to strict scrutiny by the courts.
Yeah,
it's just inappropriate.
Okay, Williamsburg. Okay, I'm from Arizona, honey.
I'm from South Brooklyn.